What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be crafting Crusader chests, specifically looking for the Explodey mod on the chests, and what that mod is the killed enemies explode, dealing 3% of their life as physical damage. This mod was super popular in Synthesis League as a weapon implicit. It's found on a few uniques, and overall it's just an incredibly powerful mod for clearing, for map clear. Not great for single target obviously, but for map clear it's unparalleled. It's a great mod. Problem is, this mod is incredibly rare. It's probably one of the rarest mods I've ever tried to craft for, which means targeting it is a little bit tricky. So I'm going to go more in depth in the video. If you want to watch, I'll go over all the different techniques I used. I mainly just fossil crafted. I didn't mess with alts or chaos spam in this video. I mainly just fossil crafted. The biggest takeaway that I can give you to preface is use etheric fossils. I think that's probably the best, but I'll go more in depth into every craft I used and the way and the reason that I used the crafts. So stick around if you're interested in that. Lots of crafting coming up, and yeah, we'll just get right into it. Okay, so currently, I'm trying to figure out the best way to craft this base here for the Explodey mod, because the Explodey mod is weighted so crazy low. It's actually the lowest weighting I've ever seen. So here is the Explodey mod. It's a Crusader only prefix, 25 weighting, 500 just for reference. Let's just go ahead and kill this. If you're chaos spamming, 1,000 weighting on life, they're all even across the board, 1,000 weighting on evasion, which means you have the same chance to hit every tier of life, evasion, resists, you know, all these 1,000 weightings. And then you have a 25 weighting on the Explode mod. And what this weighting is so imagine you add all of these mods together. So, I mean, I'm not going to do it, but it's thousands and thousands. And then you roll the dice, you have to hit this 25, right? So out of, let's say 20,000, it's probably more than that. Out of 100,000 mods, you have to roll the dice and hit 1 through 25 out of 100,000, which is, the odds are so low, it's ridiculous. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to craft this. So first thing I did is I thought, okay, well, we want to eliminate as many prefixes as possible to have highest possible chance to hit this mod, right? That was my first thought, and I did that. So I crafted with Pristine, Dense. See how the prefixes are disappearing, and metallic, and look at that, no prefixes, right? And so I thought, okay, I only have these 3 prefixes, the odds are looking good. When I roll prefixes, I'm gonna hit this, right? And I actually hit it on one chest, which I'm wearing now, pretty quickly. However, I went ahead and I slammed 50 resonators with that combo, and I'll just let the video speak for itself. And mana, so we hit all 3 Crusader prefixes. Avoid lightning. Avoid lightning. So these are way heavier, the weightings on these. Avoid lightning. But we are giving ourselves a high chance at Explodey. Avoid lightning. Check it out. Avoid lightning. Hey, guess what? Avoid lightning. Okay, well, if you're having a hard time with lightning damage, I found the combo for you. Avoid lightning, mana, int. That's interesting. Increased int. That must be a Crusader suffix, sure enough. Avoid lightning. Oh man, more lightning. Power charge on critical strike. Yo, that would be so good to hit that and hit the Explodey. That's really good, actually. Also Crusader only suffix. Conk ground. And avoid lightning. Okay, let's keep trying. Nope. Negative. This is just depressing. Yeah, I'll get it on the last one, right? Right? Oh, no. No. Okay, well, I'm out. So I thought, that's weird. I feel like I should be hitting this. And so I started looking up started doing some more research, right? And what I found was interesting. So here is this thread from a year ago. And it says, can anybody help me understand the PoEDB percent column? This was the old school way they did it. And this guy wrote very clearly, here we go. So here's how he calculates weighting. And then he did his own research, so I'll just go ahead and read this real quick. So I did some further research on my own. I found a tool created by Glorf on Reddit, and that's the crafting simulator, the PoE crafting shenanigans, which is a fossil crafting simulator, very good. And he says that what Glorf did is he used 4K chaos on a level 3, item level 3 Iron Ring in standard, recorded every single result, and what he found is that prefixes and suffixes don't roll independently. Which means, what I did here is I eliminated all the prefixes so I could hit my desired prefix, but turns out what you do when you craft is it pulls from the full mod pool. Okay, so that might be confusing, but this might make it a little bit clearer. This is his last line. I've learned a lot in the last hour about how they craft, GG. I'm glad I looked into it, blah, blah. I've convinced myself that the process for crafting items is to first choose the number of affixes and then roll items as though onto a naked rare with that many exalted orbs. So this whole thing is your pool, and it just picks. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 mod, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 mod, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 mod, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So you're not actually giving yourself a higher chance. You are giving yourself a higher chance, but I think the best way to craft is to narrow down the mod pool to as small as possible. That's what I'm thinking at this point. I don't know if that's correct. Let's try doing pristine, dense, and corroded, because you kill all those suffixes, and if the theory is right that it pulls from a pool of both prefixes and suffixes, excuse me, then this combo should be pretty deadly. Now the chest that I'm going to get from this is going to be pretty wheelchair. That's the major downside, is you can't get like a fatty life chest with explode, so I don't know if that's worth it, but granted that explodey chests are like 7x by themselves. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's just give it a try, and let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this is I can already tell these are going to be some weird looking chests, but we'll just go ahead and we'll just go through with it, and let's see how it turns out. Avoid bleed, stun block, thorns. You're going to see a lot of that. Avoid bleed, poison. Yeah, I mean, this is the major downside. I might be upping my chances, but look at how bad the chests are. Let's see. Avoid bleeding chest. Let's go. 50% chance. Okay, we'll just go through with these 10 here. Conk ground, mana. I do want to try the etheric, so we'll try etheric next. Yeah, I don't know. That combo feels pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. The other mods you're rolling are so bad, dude. Okay, so let's try etheric. From what I can remember, somebody was saying it's 10 times as likely when you use so for example, you use the pristine, it's 10 times as likely to hit life. So this would be 10,000 waiting, 10,000 waiting, 10,000 waiting. I don't know if that's true or not, because if you go ahead and pop this on, you can tell that the Explodey mod is actually considered a caster mod, which means etheric fossil makes it more likely. I don't know how much more likely. It says +1. +1. I don't know what the +1 means. It's not very clear. Likely. I don't know. Anyways. Could do etheric pristine dense or etheric pristine metallic to get rid of thorns. That's why you use metallic. You get rid of the lightning res, you actually have more lightning res. Whoops, you get rid of thorns. So let's pull this up here. Pristine, dense, or pristine, corroded, etheric. Oh, let's try it. This is going to be a weird one. You're still going to get those bleed mods, but you get rid of all the res. So let's try it. And then that's actually 250 C worth of corroded, which feels real bad, man. I'm not going to lie, that feels pretty terrible. Corroded are expensive because they're used to craft these weapons. The poisons inflict deal 100% more damage, which are pretty much necessary for poison builds, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Conk ground. There's the nice bleeding mod that just looks atrocious on there. So life again. Dense would get rid of the life mods altogether, like the regen, which gives you more prefix options. Arcane Surge, unfortunately. This has really high life, but bleeding, dex, no explode. Thorns. High life. I mean, the thing is, if we get really good prefixes, we can wipe suffixes in theory. Life mana. Life, chaos, res. Last one. Arcane Surge. PogChamp, dude. And mana and bleeding. Okay, well, let's try with Dense. 10 more. Alright, let's try this combo. So I can't hit life anymore, but I narrowed down my mod pool. Can hit resist, so you could hit a nice res chest. Okay, also can hit Arcane Surge, unfortunately. No use to me. There it is, Arcane Surge. Conk Ground, also no use to me. Oh, there's the Explode mod, although unfortunately, it's so bad. Arcane Surge, Cold Res. Oh no, well, we hit it, so we did hit it with this combo, the Dense combo, so we eliminated all the life, all the evasion rolls, still had the resist rolls. Unfortunately, we didn't hit good res. We have an open prefix, we can craft life. Yeah, we'll just craft life on there, at least we hit it. And we call that one done, just because the mod is so expensive. Please, just give me, there we go, decent life. Alright, Arcane Surge, that's a bummer. No help to attack builds, but at least I have a 6th link now. Moving up in the world. Okay, so we currently have Dirac Pristine. I might go metallic. No physical mods. What's the weighting on that avoid mod? It's rated's no good, can't do that. More fire, no cold. I mean, the best one to use is Dense, but I want to try to hit the nuts. So this is how you try to hit the nuts. You use metallic because you want to hit life. You want to hit 129 life. Oh, I can't even hit it because it's an 86. Oh well. I don't know why I didn't think of that before I bought the base. Whatever. 119 life. Okay. Let's just do it. Wow, that would have been a sick chest. Look at those resists. Oh well. But yeah. Interesting craft. Fun to try. Hit a wheelchair chest, but I got my 6 links, so that's what matters. Avoid lightning. Wow, I can't click right now. 108 life. Like, see, if I hit this with that much life, it'd be so nice. Alright, and we have 8 more tries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is it. And then I'm truly done. I've spent so much currency on this chest for a pretty lackluster outcome. But here we go. Wrapping it up. Nice life. But again, need the Explode mod. Oh, I hit Explode. Yes, okay, Etheric. I'm feeling Etheric. I must admit. That's 2 with Etheric. I'm feeling Etheric. And this one is pretty wheelchair. Not gonna lie. Kind of want to annul this one, but I can't. I can't annul because the mod is worth so much money. Ugh. And now I have these. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for now. Alright guys, well that pretty much wraps up this video. I know it was a little bit long and convoluted at parts, but I really enjoyed learning a little more of the background on crafting and how the mods works and how the items rolled, and I thought it was super interesting. My biggest takeaway would be, if you're going to craft these chests, go ahead and use an etheric fossil. That's going to be probably your best bet. As for the other fossils to use in the combo, it's kind of up to you. If you want to hit the nuts, put a pristine in there. If you want to really up your odds, throw a dense and a pristine. If you just want to get the mod, maybe alt craft, maybe chaos spam. The mod is so rare, it's hard to say exactly what the best method is because of how crazy rare it is. But yeah, etheric fossil, that's my takeaway. Etheric is good, use etheric. And yeah, I think for the next video I'll maybe try to craft a wand. Maybe I'll do some profit crafting. I am poor right now, but it takes time. Maybe I'll play some League of Legends. Maybe I'll never make a video again. Who knows? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.